The sights of Cape Town as we roll into day 2 of the 2023 Netball World Cup. Table Mountain, the wine farms of Stellenbosch, the waterfront safaris, the flora and fauna of this great country. They all have a chance to shine as netball's pinnacle event comes to Africa for the first time. And I can tell you there's tremendous pride evident here in South Africa as the crowds come on in to the International Convention Centre as 16 countries come to Cape Town to fight it out for the title of World Champion.
So day 3 of action it is, and they're all here to see this game today, Australia taking on Fiji.
It's deemed intentional, I think. Cara Conan nearly doing the layup from Jamie Lee Price, so she'll just have to obviously watch that and be a little bit more disciplined in the next few minutes to just draw that attention away from her. Really, really good.
Oh, well taken by Raluni. Oh, she's just their star, isn't she? You said to me you've been calling the first couple of games of Fiji, and you said, watch out for this kid. Well, hello, look at that. I mean, unfortunately, they weren't able to hold on to it. Oh, wayward ball hits the post, falls to Fiji, and then the intercept by Conan. Well, Cara Conan, as I said earlier, not only impressive in attack in this game, but she has had some hands to the ball defensively. Oh, there's another one for Fiji. Nawahi Thao. Well, I just spoke about her before and she's doing me some justice. So Fiji need to reward their goalkeeper. They get across the line. Just the vision to connect through here. There it is, a lovely front cut. Look at Fiji go. Needs the finish. It's a big shot. The penalty, though, from Joe Weston. So Rusi Vakula to finish a big moment for Fiji. That'll bring the crowd alive.
But she goes again on cue, but it's been a really solid unit defence work.
Well, she's got her hand to 3 balls in the first 5 minutes, Mads. Unbelievable. That's what you want from a player, to come on the court and have an immediate impact.
Oh, but Fiji, I mean, forcing that ball between 2 defenders.
Courtney Bruce comes out again. Gosh, we just got to stop talking about the attack. It's all about Courtney Bruce and defence.
Oh, she's having an extraordinary Netball World Cup so far. Early days, though. Plenty of big games still to come, and that's when you've got to put your best on the court. A Bruce goal, have a look at this, rolls around the body and then uses the outside arm cleanly. Well, they go to the triple, Ariang off the post, and look who comes flying through. Courtney Bruce, she's been brilliant this game. So they come through the court, Conan, and for the first century of the games for the Diamonds, and it'll be century number 15. 29 goals they've got themselves this quarter. It's their highest scoring quarter, and they've held Fiji to their lowest. The final goal of the game going to the goal shooter for Fiji, Panapasi. And the siren blows, and the team in yellow victorious once again. And the final score, 101-32. Australia, too good over Fiji.
Beautiful scenes of Cape Town, South Africa. For the first time, the Netball World Cup is being held on African soil, and it's a point of huge pride for not only South Africa, but all the African nations. I think South Africa were perhaps a little taken aback by the strength of this Welsh team. So patience here from Sri Lanka. Oh, beautiful, straight in.
That was some lovely play, that quick pass, that change of angles just to hit the top of the circle and then go into Al Gama, sitting on 100% shooting stats.
Nice feed down the line from Mia Jones to Dyke.
Mampo was saying that earlier in terms of the 2 defenders sucking back onto row, so it does allow Philippa Yarrington to do that front cut and come in late into the circle. Vanithi Lake at wing attack for Sri Lanka, getting the first portion of the game. Air ball was called on Yarrington. So the ball, when she pumped faked, it must have left her hand and then she caught it again before she shot. I can only assume.
Gosh, just off camera, Dulani Lanka is on the ground and she looks to be in a little bit of pain. So 22-17, Sri Lanka very much in touch. Make that 18. So 23-19, Wales just unable to pull away from the Sri Lankan side.
And Sri Lanka's still winning this quarter, 8-6 currently. So Yarrington from mid-range, swoosh. And she wants her team to lift, they know.
You know, there was some confusion, or, you know, I don't know if it was confusion or just uncertainty over her inclusion here in Cape Town. So 35-25, the margin is 10. That's what I would be expecting Sri Lanka to do a bit more often.
Definitely, and then it's now for the Welsh defenders to change up. They need to now start to win ball more early, because like
a good defence from an attack player. Oh, Georgia Rowe now getting in the action herself.
She wants in. Oh, just finding Georgia Rowe. Jayasuriya got a little hand on it. Yeah, and I was just checking out the centre pass receives, and that's the first pass off the centre pass, and Nia Jones is on 20, and they did it just then, going to the back, going to the wing defence. That's a tactic you use to kind of give your attackers the opportunity to get a little bit deeper in that end third, and then you've got more players to be able to play to.
He's placing a lot of darts in the attackers' heads at the moment, but I have been impressed with the fact that since they made that goal shooter change the side of Sri Lanka, they've scored higher points.
Well, there's delight for Wales because they have their first win of the tournament here in Cape Town. They defeat Sri Lanka 68-56. And of course, the game that we're all coming in for is New Zealand, the defending champions, up against Singapore.
So Coach Nolene Torua is going to surprise us today. Let's wait and see what that surprise will be.
And that's a great start for Singapore.
Manage obstruction, goalkeeper up.
Chahar from range, that's exactly what they're going to need to do, Singapore.
Well, this offside wing defence.
And I wonder if too, from a New Zealand point of view, it must be quite difficult to take on a side like Singapore because you're not going to really know what to expect.
To break through.
Yeah, it's always successful, I think, when a goal shooter can drive the top of that circle. Oh, held ball, unfortunately, for Chahal. So a great lean from Jane Watson. It's certainly one of her strengths.
Well, she is showing signs of being in great form. She came here in January as part of the Quad Series team, just coming back after having her baby. Yeah, lovely boxing out by Karaka. She steams down court.
And Crampton loves those pockets. That's her strength, the up to go back, as we call it.
Singapore yet to score in this third quarter, but there it is.
Now the struggles continue then in that shooting circle of Singapore. A quick transition though from the Silver Ferns, getting to that shooting circle.
What are we making of Kelly Jury at wing defence? Just looking at her stats.
Well, I guess it's textbook, isn't it? Is that what they say about wing defences? You basically are setting things up to make the goal defence and goal keep look good?
Yep, my coach used to say every time the goal defence or goalkeeper turns the ball, just tap yourself on your shoulder because it's all your hard work as a wing defence.
Yeah, it's a hard position to play too, isn't it? Because you're up against one of the most important positions on the court, of course, the wing attack.
The wing attack.
But I think there's going to be a penalty shot. Oh, and Singapore gets one right at the death. And that is a big win for the Silver Ferns. 80-19 over New Zealand. In fact, they are New Zealand over Singapore.
As the world assembles on the African soil where we're at Cape Town Convention Centre, it is starting with Malawi and Barbados. Well, we are not alone in commentary. We actually have one of the greatest stars of Malawi. She's captained the side. She's probably coached as well. You know her very well. She is vivacious Mary Wire. Mary, I am so excited to have you riding this match with us.
I think you listen there, Mampo, what the coach was saying. I think she was right. Playing with a team like Malawi, you need to stay to the basic. You need to be very clinical. A team like Malawi, you see the aggressiveness. The players, they really need to be strong.
Well, strong is certainly going to be the name of the game. We're going to see a lot of contact as well with these two sides. Loazi's putting up her hand early on in this game about being player of the match. And look at that beautiful save there from Tawera, who's been playing on the goal defense position. She starts on goalkeeper today. And it's just too easy, as you've mentioned, for Mvula. I saw a similar fashion with her, with them in general against Scotland, but they've surely started to pick up their momentum in this tournament. They're starting to peak at the right time. And it's not like Barbados is not giving them quite a challenge. They are, but they just came out today with the right mindset. A team on a mission, Loazi once again. Oh, she's just amazing. Really potent. There aren't enough words just to describe how reliable she is in that midcourt.
Loazi the hunter. She gets the ball straight to Mvula. Loazi, I wonder, does she ever get tired? They're on wing attack again. She's just ball hunting. The rhythm is still the same. I think Nkwira needs to put a lot of pressure on Blackwell. The defense is so shaky now. Simtoe's style of play, I love it. The way she plays with the wings, trying to get closer to the goalpost. She is so accurate.
Well, the coach is certainly happy about that. He's been waiting for the team to just put up a performance. So that's how we'll cap things off then. Malawi victorious, coming out with 84-48 win over Barbados.